Hey guys, welcome to Gamelander. This is the closed Doom beta. As you can see on the bottom down here, it says dedicated servers are offline. That's true. I forgot to look to see when it ended, so I'm not gonna bring you any gameplay, but bring you the customizations, the hack modules, and basically the rundown of what was in it. Unfortunately, as you see my amazing gameplay, I was actually pretty decent during the beta, but if you go to your loadouts, it gave you 3 default and 3 custom ones. Hack modules give different things, and then there's armor customization, weapon customization, taunts. Let's go with the loadouts first, though. So, the standard heavy assault rifle, basically a machine gun. If you look underneath the gun, it says what it has. So, right trigger's the fire, left trigger's the aim. All these weapons are fairly decent. Every gun had their advantage and disadvantage. Plasma rifle is basically an SMG, submachine gun, and as you can see at the bottom, what it does with each thing. Rocket launcher. You could actually have rocket launcher as your primary or your secondary. Didn't matter. It was almost semi-automatic, and it wasn't as good as you would think it'd be. I used it a few times. I didn't personally like it, but I've seen some people be actually pretty good with it. The super shotgun, I loved it. Pretty much the only gun I use. At close range, it's kind of overpowered, but it really does have its disadvantages when you're at medium to long range. Vortex rifle is the sniper of the game. You hold left trigger, which is the aim, to charge it up. The longer you are aiming, the more charge it gets. Sure, you can't go over 100 charge, but yeah, if you have 100 charge, you could one hit kill someone with a headshot. But with how fast you move in the actual gameplay, it was kind of hard to hit people. The lightning gun, it's basically shoots a laser beam, and I didn't know it was short range, but I didn't see anyone use that long range. But it was also fairly decent. The guns I used were just these two. And then I never actually got to use the static rifle, but my friend did, and it turns out the more you move, the more damage it does. Basically, it's like the vortex rifle, except for you have to be moving more. That was all the weapons we were given. There was a Gauss cannon, which was a one-hit kill. It hit anyone, well, hit multiple people in the single line. You didn't even have to hit them directly on, just instant kill. Now there is multiple different hack modules, each of them do different things. Unfortunately, I don't have much left. I used the last of mine before the game, so I think there was only these ones, but Retribution allowed you it's basically a red outline of whoever killed you. You could see them from through walls, what direction they're looking and everything like that. The power booster or power seeker, if there was like a quad damage orb or speed or power weapon, which is the only power weapon, it's the Gauss, and then the demon spawn. There's only one name you can play as, is the Revenant. I'll go into that afterwards, but it showed you where they were and how much time was left. The bounty gave you XP boost for killing, and then there was the armor plating, +5 armor each time you die, will respawn. So if you died a lot, you'd get more armor. So basically, it's giving you a helping boost for when you die. Then there's the vital signs, which is pretty helpful because it shows the enemy's health while you're fighting them. And it also does show their power boost, like not power boost, but power ups. The supply timer, I've never actually had that. Display respawn timers on pickups. So I'm assuming that's me showing the respawn times on like everything. And these are the same ones. So those were all the hack modules you were given. You're able to customize your helmet, which I have for your arm, well, torso. I don't know if I said arms. I was looking at the arm when I was saying that, but yeah, they're all pretty different looking. Arms. You can customize your legs. And then the base armor, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's like a different type of armor. Like, well, obviously, but I mean, like if you guys see on the gray part, how everywhere's, not everywhere, but if you look on my thighs, those are gray. I'm assuming it has something to do with the gray part. There's many different colors you could choose from. Sure, you have to unlock them. There's still more to unlock, because you unlock things after every game, including hack modules. So it's basically more on luck on what you get, you know, if you get anything good or not. Oh, and you can also change how, you know, worn and dirty your stuff is. So I'm at 100 filter right now. Just look at my arm right now, and I'm gonna go down to 0 and look how shiny it gets. The only reason my armor is so shiny is because I'm using the metallic paint. There's, you know, the glossy paint, and then there's the, I don't know how to say that word. You can also customize your weapons the same way. Many different kinds of colors to choose from. Also, this is only the beta, so there will be more. Well, assumingly. Change that. On dirtiness and stuff. Also scratches. Personally, I don't like it with the dirtiness and the scratchiness. I like it, you know, nice and shiny. And there was a lot of taunts. So, the mockings, nope. Skew. Wave. There could be more, but I don't have those. The humor ones is make it rain. Hiss to the crowd. Can you feel that? Horns metal. Touchdown. The dancing ones are dance. Air guitar. Like I said, those are the ones I grabbed. When it takes into the top 3 players at the end of the match, it does top 3 overall. So, you know, you could be the second best on your team, but you could be the 4th best in the game based on score. Which is, you know, it has like, if you see one person standing on that little circle, it's essentially like that, but set up a little bit differently. But you can't like do your taunts or anything. You can only do those in game, which is kind of pointless because you can't stop the, you know, you can't do the taunt. Someone comes up, you can't stop and shoot them. You have to wait until your taunt's done. There's a whole lot of different medals. And if you see, I got 0 on a lot of them. It's excessive. But there's a lot of stuff in this game. The Revenant is the only team you could actually play as. I can't exactly describe how it looks, except for it was the main screens, like the loading screens demon. It had 2 rockets on its side, like not side of its shoulders, which were actually instant kill if you hit them directly or like right next to them. The Revenant had a whole lot of health, and he didn't have a melee, which is made it fair. He did have a jetpack though that hurts enemies around him. Friendly fire is on in the game too, which can be annoying, but I kind of like that. In fact, considering that when I was playing, I didn't experience anyone trying to kill me, but again, this was a closed beta. And see if I search it, no dedicated servers. I only got to play twice. I didn't play 2 matches, I played quite a few, but I got to play at 2 separate times. But it's fast paced. It's kind of like a Call of Duty playstyle or Halo. You can get shields, but the shields aren't really helpful. Like, it doesn't make you overpowered or anything. It does have power-ups from like Halo, as I was mentioning, like quad damage and stuff. But the game is really balanced. I never experienced a single game where it was like, you know, one team won with 75 and the other team had 20. I did play a game where my teammates quit, so it was just me and my 2 teammates against my friend and 5 other dudes. I don't know why me and my friend were on opposite teams, but we were, and we still had a close game. It was 75 to 50. 75 is the highest, but you gotta understand there was 3 more of them, so that's why the score is more imbalanced. Also, my teammates were separated, but it was still really fun. It wasn't like we were complaining or raging. It was still fun, especially the fact that my friend was on the opposite team, and it was fun to kill him. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry I didn't get to provide actual gameplay, even though I probably wouldn't have been able to explain things as good. I wouldn't have been able to show the weapons though, but you know, I guess it's just shooting of a gun doesn't really show anything. Oh, I didn't forget the grenades. Oops. I didn't ever switch my grenades, but there's the FRAG grenades which I use. You throw it, it explodes, and you know, basically a regular FRAG grenade. And then there's the personal teleporter, which I liked. Well, I didn't use it, but I liked it. I saw people use it really well. Like, I was sniping this one dude. He threw it behind me, so he teleported behind me. Luckily for me, he wasn't all that good, or at least that's how it seemed. I could have just been better, or he was messing up, but he teleported behind me. I switched to my shotgun, turned around, and killed him. But I also saw this other dude use it to escape from to my teammates cornering him. He still did die. I sniped him, but it was still really helpful. And this, I haven't actually seen any good uses out of this, but you know, you throw it, it steals health and gives it to you. That was I don't think my friend's getting it due to the fact that he wants to get Overwatch and some other stuff, but if he said that if he had the extra money, he'd buy do this. So for not getting it, you guys